Hey writers, welcome back to English Step by Step, the place where we take your writing skills to the next level. In today's video, we're diving into one of the most important elements of narrative writing, conflict. Without conflict, your story falls flat. But with it, your story becomes alive, emotional, gripping, the kind that examiners love to read. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is conflict? Conflict is the struggle between opposing forces in a story. It drives your plot forward and helps your characters grow. Think of it like this. Conflict is the problem your character faces. No problem, no story. Section 2. Types of conflict. There are 5 main types of conflict you can use in your narrative writing. Let's break them down. 1. Character versus character. This is the classic fight. 2 people at odds. It could be physical, emotional, or even just a disagreement. Example, Sam wanted to go to war. His brother begged him to stay. 2. Character versus self. This is internal conflict, when your character struggles with guilt, fear, desire, or a tough decision. Example, she knew the money wasn't hers, but she needed it, desperately. 3. Character versus society. Here, the character stands against the rules, traditions, or expectations of the world around them. Example, in a town where girls weren't allowed to study, Amina secretly read books under the stars. 4. Character versus nature. This is survival, battling storms, animals' hunger, anything beyond human control. Example, the waves crashed against the boat, cold, furious, endless. 5. Character versus fate or the unknown. This is deeper. The character is fighting destiny, a prophecy, or something mysterious and out of their hands. Example, no matter what path he took, it always led him back to the accident. Section 3. How to come up with conflict for your main character. Alright, so you know what conflict is, but how do you actually invent one for your story? Here's a step-by-step method you can use to create believable and powerful conflict. Step 1. Start with the character. Ask, who is your main character? What do they want or need? What are they afraid of? What makes them angry? What do they believe in? Example, character, a 15-year-old girl who wants to become a pilot. Conflict idea, her parents want her to take over the family business instead. Conflict grows naturally from who your character is. Step 2. Ask what could go wrong. Push their goals into danger. Ask what stands in their way. Who or what might try to stop them? What's the worst thing that could happen? Example, goal, a boy sneaks out at night to meet a friend. Conflict, he gets caught in a flood and no one knows where he is. Step 3. Use the what-if technique. This trick is gold for coming up with plot ideas. Ask, what if someone betrayed them? What if they had to choose between 2 people they love? What if they were forced to do something they hate? Example, what if a student found out their best friend cheated in an exam and blamed them? Step 4. Combine internal and external conflict. The best stories don't just have one kind of conflict. They mix inner struggle with outer problems. Example, a boy is trying to win a race, external, but he's also terrified of disappointing his dad, internal. Step 5. Use real life for inspiration. Think about arguments you've had, mistakes you've made, or fears you've faced. Ask, have you ever lied and got caught? Have you ever wanted something you couldn't have? Have you ever had to make a really hard decision? Example, you were blamed for something you didn't do. That's a great story starter. Quick brainstorm exercise. Try this. Choose one of these goals and add a conflict to it. A character wants to win a prize. A character wants to move to a new city. A character wants to tell someone a secret. A character wants to fix a broken friendship. A character wants to hide something. Pause the video and write down one idea for each. Just one sentence. Now that you know the types and how to come up with them, let's talk about showing conflict. Remember, show, don't tell. Don't just say she was angry. Show us with her actions, her body language, her dialogue. Example, he was scared. His hands trembled as he reached for the doorknob, breath held, heart thudding like a drum. Use body language, dialogue, setting and weather. Sensory details, sound, smell, touch. Most great stories follow this simple structure. 1. Exposition. Meet the character. 2. Rising action. Conflict begins. 3. Climax. The conflict peaks. 4. Falling action. Things calm down. 5. Resolution. Conflict is resolved. So your job as a writer is to plant conflict early, build it up, and then resolve it in a satisfying way. Section 6. Quick conflict transformation exercise. Let's test it out. I'll give you a sentence, and you'll try to turn it into a conflict. Base sentence. She walked home from school. Can you add a conflict? Pause the video and give it a go. Here's one idea. She walked home from school, clutching the letter that would destroy her father's career. Boom. Instant tension. Final tips. Before we wrap up, here are 3 quick tips for writing conflict like a pro. 1. Don't resolve conflict too early. Build tension. 2. Let your character struggle. No easy wins. 3. End with growth. What did the conflict teach your character? Conflict is the heartbeat of your narrative. Use it well, and your story will breathe. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more IGCSE English tips. I post new lessons every week. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep writing, keep dreaming, and keep growing, step by step.